12 Tips for Backpacking Australia, Part 2. 7. Go West. Most visitors to Australia follow the well-trodden path up the east coast. While it's undoubtedly a highlight, the Ningaloo Reef on the remote west coast is an equally spectacular, and, unlike at the Great Barrier Reef, it comes right into the shore. At Coral Bay, you can wade out through turquoise water to the reef, or take a glass-bottomed boat and watch an exhilarating frenzy of fish at feeding time. When you're done snorkeling or diving, see the reef from a biplane or speed on quad bikes along a glimmering white beach. Head inland to spend the night at an isolated sheep station, cooking over a campfire as the sun sets over the never-ending Archer landscape. 8. Don't dismiss anywhere. You can have a good time in the most unlikely places, for example, a stopover at a one-horse town with nothing but a pub and a few bungalows may turn out to be the venue for one of the most surprisingly good nights of your trip. The town probably won't make it into the guidebooks, but finding adventure where you least expect it is one of the best things about backpacking in Australia. 9. Learn the lingo. Contrary to expectation, it's unlikely you'll hear anyone utter the words fair dinkum murday Sheila. However, there are lots of slang words that will flummox first-time visitors initially. You'll wear your sunnies, sunglasses, boardies, board shorts, and thongs, flip-flops, to the beach and bring an esky, ice cooler, for your barbecue. Ordering a beer is one of the hardest linguistic challenges. In most states, a schooner is a large 450 milliliters glass, except in Victoria and Queensland where it's a pint. The smaller beer glass is called a pot in Victoria and Queensland, a mid-die in New South Wales and Western Australia, or a handle in the Northern Territory. Confused? Just ask for a stubby, 375 milliliters bottled beer, which is the same word everywhere. 10. Look for freebies. Fortunately, you don't always have to pay to go swimming, surfing, snorkeling, or walking. In all the major cities, you can visit the Botanic Gardens and many museums and galleries for free. There's no fee to take a tour of Parliament in Canberra or ride Melbourne's historic City Circle tram. Festivals around the country offer some free events. One of the most memorable is the Sydney Mardi Gras. 11. Work to pay your way. If staying for a while, find out if you are eligible for a working holiday visa at australia.gov.au. Depending on the type of visa, you could do your usual type of work or see it as a chance to try out something completely different. If you normally work in an office job, why not try out working on a farm or fruit picking? If you want to do bar or barista work, in most states you'll need to obtain an RSA certificate, regardless of whether you have experience. If you're planning to work in a city, bear the seasons in mind. For example, in Sydney, the peak tourist season is December to February, so this can be the hardest time to find work, as businesses are quiet during the summer holidays. There's information about working in Australia on the Travelers Contact Point website, including tips on finding work, tax and opening a bank account. 12. Don't hold back. Something happens to people when they travel around Australia. Normally adrenaline-shy folk find themselves bungee jumping or throwing themselves out of planes as if it's completely normal. The active, outdoors approach to life is infectious and you'll probably want to make the most of each day. So don't stop yourself, do all the things that excite you, whether abseiling at Tasmania's Gordon Dam or dancing all afternoon at a boat party in Sydney Harbour, and see as much of this amazing country as you possibly can. Explore more of Australia with the Rough Guide to Australia. Compare flights, find tours, book hostels and hotels for your trip, and don't forget to purchase travel insurance before you go.